So for those of you asking about a Kenworth update, it's at the back. It's currently a glorified shelf, as you'll have seen from the thumbnail. I'm slowly making space in here so I can do my own projects again. There were 4 people in here when I moved shop, partly because I didn't know if I was going to be able to utilise the entire space myself, and no surprise, I've completely filled it with my own crap. Anyway, there was an 18 by 18 mezzanine here that was just full of junk. There was another row of cars here where that ramp is and the Cadillac is. Her friend that was storing stuff, and then my other friend was storing the auto car in that back corner over there. Since moving in, so they've left slowly but surely. I've got my 35 out and I'm messing with that at the minute. Just put the engine into it, or offered the engine up, shall we say. Still need to do the engine mounts. Done a little bit of modification to the chassis because someone's put a steering rack in and then had a small block Chevy, so there was none of this forward mounted motor mounts and dizzy, etc. We've got the Cadillac over there. I've had that for over nearly 2 years actually, if not on the 2-year mark now. That needs an engine. I've potentially got something to go into it, but I'm not sure yet. And then we've got the glorified shelf. So a friend of mine is making me a rather large and critical component for this that I can't do. I dropped it off last August. I dropped it with him, and he's finally found the time to get onto it as of next week, hopefully. So shortly there will be a very, very big update for this one. And if I get a chance in the meantime, I may continue doing the radiator pack, and if I do so, then I'll make a video as I continue to sort this out. Got the fender up there. Obviously there's another 2 fenders down there underneath the pallet racking, and there's one at the front of the workshop as well. Now that I've got rid of that lift that was here, I'll be able to get the forklift in and actually do something, like lift them down and offer it up. But unfortunately, customer cars like that one and that silver one over there and the orange one and the whole, well, I don't know how many's outside now, but loads outside. They've just had to come first, unfortunately, to keep this place afloat. And now I can mess about with projects a little bit more. So that is a quick update on where we're up to with the Kenworth. Currently glorified shelf, but hopefully not much longer. I will stick in a couple of photos and videos of what it was like putting this in here back in 2024. But as I said, this hasn't moved since it's come in. That's not moved since 2024. And then there was a row of cars here and a big mezzanine structure in the far corner that pretty much stopped me from doing anything. But it was just the way it had to be.